So, our favorite mail song. Oh my goodness. It's been forever since I got a package. And I'm going to tell you guys, the last time I got a package, I didn't end up doing a live. I got this amazing package from Miss Joette, Lutrick. And when I received it, she was like, open it right now. And I said, but I'm gonna do a live and open it. And she was like, no, open it. And I was chatting with her. So I just flipped the camera around and I opened it with her. And I realized I was gonna do another mail today. And I've never done Joette's box. So let's start with that today because I've already seen that. Then we have another package and a Christmas card to look at today. So it's a good mail day in the world of Dory. Now, this is yesterday's mail. My mail comes in the afternoon. So fingers crossed, guys. I'm hoping for my keto crate soon. Nancy's came last Monday. So mine's usually about a week after hers because I'm in Canada. Canada, woo! Go Canada. just saying. So the first thing I want to show you guys out of Joette's box. Now, I know, Joette, you did send me the link for this. I'm going to get you to resend me the link just because we message so much, girl. I love you. Like, we always have so many things to say to each other. But Joette included in her package, this was handmade by a friend of hers. And if you guys want to order one and support her in her home business, you can. So Joette does not make these, but she has a girlfriend who makes these. And look at how beautiful that is. Like, I'm trying to turn it so you can see all the really pretty detail. I'm going to get myself a little way to hang it and try to hang it in my kitchen for you guys so that you can see. But I love it. And it's, you know, snowman isn't necessarily Christmas. It's seasonal for all of winter. So I'll still be able to get a lot of use out of it and I absolutely love it. I love hand-painted art. I really like things that people put their real spirit and their soul into as opposed to, you know, just going to the dollar store and getting a piece of art. So thank you, Joette, for sharing with me your friend's artistic gift. I love that. So the other things that Joette included in this box, because Joette sends me all kinds of stuff, I did get my keto brick, arrived in this box, my second mocha one from Joette. I love you. And my cookies and cream is on the way. So I'm super excited to experiment with that one. But Joette sent me some lovely Avon products. Now, we talk a lot about taking a moment to pamper yourself, to self-care, to treat yourself, just, you know, take 5 minutes for you a day. So if that happens to be, you know what, 5 minutes where you soak in the tub and then give yourself a nice face scrub or a mask or moisturizing cream, something. So Joette does not sell Avon for profit, but what she does is she sells it for the kids at her church. So if you guys want to order any Avon from Joette, she doesn't profit from it. It just goes to her teenage church group. So if you guys want to do that, I encourage you to do that because it's a nice way to give back if we're gonna, you know, buy these things anyways. So Joette sent me, man, she spoiled me. This one is a retexturizing peel. So we're gonna do, I think we'll do like let's do a have a glass of wine facial night where we hang out, we chit chat, and we do this. So even if you just go to the dollar store and grab yourself a face scrub mask, let's do it. Let's plan a night to do that. We can do our faces, we can do our nails. We'll just do girly stuff. This one is the multi-performance cream, so an eye cream, which I appreciate because I'll tell you what, you know, I am in my 40s. Shh, what? I don't know, we're 29. I don't know what you're talking about. The silicone glove. Now, if you guys have not tried this one is my favorite, especially if your hands are in water all day like mine. This one, it's very heavy and it protects you against the water damage, but it doesn't feel overly greasy. So it's my favorite. This one is a cream cleanser, so a face wash that I can use to remove all my makeup and stuff. I won't lie, don't judge me, I do that with body wash. What? No, I don't. You know what? I'm so youthful, I would never use body wash on my face. I don't know what you're talking about. What? Never happened. Shh. What? Yeah, I like, seriously, I can't lie, I do that. I do that. What? No, not me. I would never do something irresponsible like that. That's very bad for your skin, Dory. Don't do that. This one is a multi-performance cream with the sunscreen. So this one would be your day cream that you would put on. And I'm going to tell you guys, even in the winter, when you think, oh, well, it's not sunny outside, I don't need to put any sunscreen on, especially if you live, say, in Canada where I do, the glare off of the snow, dude, that's a real thing. Like, snow blindness is a real thing. So when the glare hits the sheer snow and hits back at you, sometimes it's worse than summer days. So SPF, always a bonus. And then I got three shades of lipstick to try. So let's check them out. We got, this one is called, oh, let's see where the name on it is. This one is Dory's Blind. That's what it's called. It's called Dory is Blind. Holy man, is Dory ever blind. Okay, so they just have a number and not a name, so let's not like blind ourselves. I love this one though. Look at what a nice rich burgundy that is. I think it's gonna look nice on me. I think I'm gonna like that one a lot for dressy looks. And then we got this one, which I think I'm gonna put this one on before we start doing our chat today, because this, like, look, it matches. It matches what I'm wearing. So I think I'll wear that one. And then we got a really pretty light pink, and I really like that too. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one in the springtime, or in the winter when I just feel like being springy, because let's be honest, like, holy man, is it like yuckerific. So those are my Avon products. So I think we should do a night where we do like, do the mask, do the cleanse, hang out, and let's put on this one. I like this one. Let's do this one. Oh yeah. Oh goodness, that is a good color. Yeah. Oh yeah. What do you guys think? I really like that. I love it, actually. Like is an understatement. Look, it totally matches me. I'm all like, mwah. Kisses, mwah. Yeah, no, I like it. You guys know I don't normally wear a lipstick color. I usually just do like, to be honest, it's chapstick. Like, you guys see me put on chapstick all the time. That's it. But I really like this. I think it's a nice color. And I think, you know what, doing something a little bit different it's fun, right? It's youthful, and it's, you know, we're having a good time. So next, I giggled when Lindy asked me for my address to send me a Christmas card, and she said it won't make it in time for Christmas, Dory, but I still want to send it. So it came yesterday, totally on time. I know we were talking about Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas, totally on time. Shh, what you're talking about? So we got a really, really cute Snoopy one from Lindy, which doesn't surprise me. If you guys saw Lindy's Christmas video, everything at Lindy's Christmas was Snoopy theme, like was Peanuts theme. She has a train even that's a Peanuts train. If you guys didn't watch that video, go to her YouTube and check it out. Like, if you love Christmas, if you love Peanuts, I love it. Like, I do have the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, like the actual one ornament hanging off of its signature tree, but that's all I have. So it says, "Hark the herald angels sing." Dory, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and New Year. I can't wait to see you in person when you come down. Woo! And that's for KetoCon. So that's going to be in June. If you guys are planning to go to Austin, Texas for that, you have to come say hi to me. And then it says, "Christmas joy we bring. Merry Christmas." So I'm super excited. It's so awesome to get old-fashioned cards and mail. You know what? It's so old school, and nobody does it anymore. And I think that's why I value it even more, because nobody does that anymore. It's a lost art. I have my whole stack of cards that's right here. So whenever you guys send me a card, they stay right here with my cookbooks so that they're right close to me, and I can read them whenever I want inspiration. So this box also arrived today, and this one is from our lovely Kathi Kramer. Now, I want you guys to know how much I absolutely adore Kathi, and I need for you guys to help me thank her, because this is a really huge gift, and I know it's a huge gift even though I haven't peeked in it, because it costs $48 to ship it. So I know that that's a lot of stuff in this box, and I appreciate your generosity, and I appreciate the gift. Now, Kathi messaged me and she said, "Hey Dory, I really love it when you do your cooking shows, And there are a few things that I would love to see you try out, because I don't have access to branded sweeteners or certain brands of products. And she's like, I'd love to have your opinion on some of them. I'd like to see what you make with them. Do you mind if I send you some? So she sent me an assortment of products. I have no idea what's in the box. It's got paper on the top of it. I was going to open it, and then I went, no, Dory, don't even peek. Don't even peek, because then you won't be as excited. We do live and you'll be all like, oh, look, I'm faking it. So I decided to save it. I received it yesterday, so I've been very, very patient for you guys, because I love you, darlings. So we're going to open this one, and then I'm going to tell you what we're going to do next. So I decided just this morning, we're going to do a new feature today on Thursday, and we're going to call it Spill the Tea with Dory Thursdays. Spill the Tea Thursdays with Dory. And we're going to talk about some things that are trending, some things that are hot topics, and some of the things this week that just ticked me off. Like, we're gonna talk about some fun stuff. We might go on a mini rant, because I'll tell you what, a couple things ticked me off this week. But that's what we're going to do after, and it's going to be our new Thursday feature. And I'm even going to drink tea. Like, I'm going to make a tea. We're going to make a bulletproof tea, and then we're going to spill some together and hang out. That's going to be later after this. Let's get to the package. I'm so excited. Like, I don't get access to a lot of these things, so the gifting of it, it's beyond a beautiful gift. I can't even tell you. Woo! So the first thing we get is Lakanto sweetener. Now, I'm excited about this. I have not tried this. This is not available to me, so I'm super, super excited. And I know Nancy uses this one in quite a few of her recipes, and I'm so excited to try that. And this one is an erythritol sugar, so I like that. 0 additives, vegan, gluten-free, 0 aftertaste, and it's by the packet, so I'm super excited to try out those. Ooh, oh my goodness. Ooh, Duke's green chili pepperonis. I've never tried these. Oh my goodness, dude, I think I love you. Like, I don't know if I have an I love you dance, but I have never inside of Canada seen pepperoni sticks with 0 sugar. Do you see that? 0 on the sugar. Oh my goodness. That's so beautiful. The ones that I buy, I won't lie, I sacrifice it and I suck it up. They are, I think, 1 gram of sugar per stick or something like that, or 2, I don't know, it's something stupid anyways. But I'm super excited. This one only has 1 gram of carb and 0 sugars. That is seriously awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, I will say that here's the weird thing. It says it has a teeny little bit of cane sugar in it, but it would have to be an awful small amount, because it doesn't show in the serving size, and the serving size is 6 of these. So, you know what? I'm going to try them, and I'm going to see what I think of them. For me, I don't mind a little bit. If you guys are strict ingredients, they might not be. But you know what? This is what I'm going to say. A teeny bit of natural cane sugar that doesn't register even as a sugar at all, is that better than the brand I'm buying that has 1 gram or 2 of sugars and 1 gram or 2 of carbs? Still better. So I'm going to try them. Don't judge me. I don't care. Judge me if you have to. I'm going to eat them. Like, I'm eating them. I don't care. Ooh, raw cacao powder. This is cool. The superfood one, and I don't have access to this. I buy my cocoa powder in bulk. So I go to Bulk Barn and I buy some black cocoa and some red cocoa, and I blend them together. So I'm excited about this. It originates in France. Woohoo! It originates in France. That makes it fancy. And Dory's gonna get all those words out eventually. Whatever, you don't know, don't judge me. So this one, awesome. This one is just pure organic raw cocoa. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I don't know about the contents of mine, because again, I purchase it in bulk. Ooh, we got some Lily's dark chocolate, and we've been loving on the Lilies, haven't we guys? Like, holy man. we've been loving. Swerve, what? Oh my goodness, granular Swerve. I have not tried this brand either because again, branded sweeteners I don't get. My sweeteners I buy bulk and it looks like this and it says ethyl blend, stevia blend, erythritol blend. So I'm excited because these are some of the brands that you guys use. And when you ask me, you know what, can I use Swerve or can I use Lecanto? Now I'll know if you can use them or if you can't. Yay. Oh my goodness. Oh, and Pure. I haven't tried that one. Have you guys tried this one? I noticed in Nancy's post that she did about sweeteners that a lot of people raved about this one. So I'm curious if you have tried this one or not. And this one is organic erythritol and organic stevia leaf extract. So erythritol, stevia leaf. I'm super excited. Now I'm going to tell you guys, buy the granular. Don't spend the extra money on the fine sweeteners. You can grind these up at home on your own, and I'm going to show you how to do that because you pay premium for the ground up sweeteners. So I say save it where you can, and I'll show you guys how to make a blended powder sweetener out of these that's not granular. Because, you know what? Why not save where we can? Whoa! And there's a keto brick in it. What? I don't know where it says the flavor on these. I've never actually noticed where it says. Joette, tell me where it says on the package. Does it say somewhere on the package? I think this one is a mocha, because I think she said she was sending a mocha, but I'll have to check for sure. And you know what? I 1,000,000% appreciate that. With the Get Extra Calories challenge that I'm doing with the Keto Road, if you guys have been following that, today's day 3, this is going to help me a lot. The bricks are really nutrient dense, so I can melt them down, add them to my food. I made some pancakes with them the other day, and it's going to help me get some of those extra really dense calories that I need. So if you guys haven't tried them, they're really nice. I love the bricks. Ooh, almond butter packet. I love these on the go. These are something I don't have access to, again, where I live. But you know what? How convenient is this to keep in your purse? You know what? Just to have in your purse, it's sealed. I sometimes keep bags, like plastic baggies of nuts in my purse. But the problem is once they hang out in my purse for a while, they taste and smell like perfume. Like, I wouldn't even care if they just smelled like perfume, but they taste like it. And I'm like, ew. So these are nice. They're a properly sealed package that isn't going to absorb flavor and or odor from your purse. Is that just me? Like, am I the only one whose purse food stinks? Like, I'm like, I don't even have perfume in my purse. That's the weird thing. Like, I don't even carry anything around in my purse that has that strong a smell. But I go to eat the nuts and I'm like, ooh, perfume nuts, ew, yuck. Ooh, Fit Fat Go. If you guys haven't tried these, I love the Fit Fat Go. This one is the chocolate and this one is the tropical margarita. Now, go look on my YouTube channel. I did a shrimp recipe with this tropical margarita. It was beyond killer. So these, we don't just have to eat as like a one shot in our purse. I've used these for ice cream topping. I've used them to do my nut assortment and put this on and then chill it. You can add them to your coffees. You can add them to, they're really nice toppings for mousse. Like if you whip up a mousse and then drizzle some of this on top, amazing. But when I tasted this, I thought, what a nice flavor for meats. Like for a barbecued pork, for a grilled chicken, and I did an amazing shrimp dish with it. And dude, I cannot like highly recommend trying it as a meat flavoring because oh my goodness, like oh my goodness. A keto bar! Oh my goodness, almond butter brownie. I'm excited because we got a keto bar and I wasn't able to try it because it was a peanut one. So I'm super excited to try that. And again, something like this, I will probably chop into portions. I'll see if it can be melted down and made into smaller portions. because for me, this is a lot to eat in a sitting. So I will portion size this out for us as well. And this one also is amazing. It's got 12 grams of carbs, but 9 of fiber. So that's not a lot of carb, 4 grams of carb and 1 of total sugars for the whole bar. So you know what? Not so bad. If it's 4 grams of carbs and 1 of sugar for the entire bar, I'm going to guess by the size of this, a bar is going to make 10 small servings for me. So when you divide that into 10 small servings, I'm okay with that carb count. Now, would I say go ahead and eat the whole bar in a day? Well, if you're not going to eat any other vegetables, maybe. But bear in mind, 4 is a lot of grams of carbs out of 20, right? Like it's almost a third, well, maybe about a quarter, just under a quarter of what you would eat. I think it's exactly 1/5. Look at me mathing in my head. Oh my God, I'm so smart. That's exactly 1/5 of your carbs for the day. So if you're having, you're having a carnivore day, you're not going to have a lot of extra carbs, you're running late, you're on the go, then eat it. But just factor in, you're going to want to lower the rest of your carbs for the day, or do what I do and portion it out, multiple servings. Woo! All you lows! Oh my God, okay. We have to take a moment. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Sorry, I can't sing that, but I'm doing it anyways. So this one, Nancy has recently tried. This is the only sweetener on the market that caramelizes. So when Nancy did her pecan pie and her brittle and things that actually get hard, you need the allulose for that. I'm gonna tell you another secret about this bag that makes it magical and makes me wanna the hills are alive. I don't even care. This one zeroes out. So this one does not factor on the glycemic index. This is the only sweetener that I've heard of, that I've researched, that Nancy's researched, that literally everyone within my sphere of influence has researched, that zeroes out completely with your sugars and your sugar alcohols and your carbs. So I'm beyond excited to try this one. Now, I do know the allulose is a little on the pricier side compared to some of these sweeteners, but I will say that Nancy swears by it and says that it's the game changer. And if anybody knows, Nancy knows. I've literally never tried a single one of these sweeteners, ever. So we're gonna have some fun, darlings. I think we might have to test each one at a time and see what different applications. I don't even know what we're going to create to test them. I think the first thing we'll do is we'll sit down and we'll just do a taste test, where I'll just take a small amount of each and taste it on the tongue so that we can judge flavor, aftertaste, any weird hints of stuff that we see. And then from there, I think we'll experiment with how they cook in different things. And I got 4. So 4 total of the almond bars. So for me, guys, this is 10 little snacks per bar. So you know what? Through absolute generosity, I'm going to have a lot of snacks to be able to help me bump up the extra fats, the extra calories that I want to intake. Now, a couple people have asked me why I'm doing that, and I will tell you guys why. I'm hoping that it might help balance my metabolism. I do eat a very, very small amount a day. You guys know that. You've followed along with me. So what I'm going to attempt to do is increase my fats a little and see if I can't intake a little bit more calorie by increasing the quantity of fat. Now, right now, I eat an 80% fat ratio, but a lot of people who are biohacking and they're doing it to adjust their metabolism, they're eating higher fat, closer to a 90%. So we're gonna aim for that, and I'm gonna try it and see how it works and go from there. It'll either work or it won't, but I'm gradually adding a little bit more calorie and more fat to each of my day's meals. So if you guys are curious about how to do that, follow along and you'll see what I'm doing to add the extra fat, because the number one comment I get is, Dory, I'm eating all this fat, but I'm not losing weight. So, for example, I got that message just last night. A lady messaged me and she said, you know what, Dory, I'm eating all this fat, but I'm not losing weight. And I said, okay, give me an example of what dinner was. They had grilled chicken breast that was cooked in olive oil, and she put some cheese on it, and that was dinner. And then she had a veggie side with a little bit of butter. And I said, okay, that's a great start, but you need to add more fat to your meat. So I sent her my example. Last night I had a beefette style steakette beef, whatever. They're basically a hamburger, but they make them out of better meat, and then they call it a steak patty, whatever. I'm not fooled by your marketing. It's a hamburger, whatever, I don't care. So when I grilled them, I put them on the grill, and I was yapping. And I flipped around so that I could show. I just put a little blob of butter on each of the patties, and I let that melt in. And then when I served my patty, I added a nice sized dollop of spicy Italian sausage fat. Then I added cheese. Then I added sour cream. So that's how I got my really high fat yesterday. And I had that with 3 cherry tomatoes. I just sliced them up with a little bit of salt and pepper because I knew I didn't have room for a big side dish, but I didn't want to feel like Dory's not a carnivore. I didn't want to just sit down to a meat patty, but I also knew if I wanted to eat that much protein, which I won't lie, I only ate half of it. Isaac ate the other half. I have a limit, right? I have a limit. So I ate as much as I could, and a little bit at a time is what I will add. But I can't go nuts and, triple my food intake and expect to not get sick, which I kind of did that on Tuesday for day 1. But it also goes hand in hand with, I had a bite of something in the morning. When I was making Jacob's lunch, I was making him a chicken salad sandwich, and I had a bite. And I don't know why I did. It was reflex. I had a bite. Now, the problem with me is when I eat in the morning, I set myself into what I can only describe as starvation mode. And then I'm hungry all day. But on top of being hungry, I feel like I can never actually get full. So I know I'm overeating. I know I'm eating more than I can. But at the same time, I feel hungry. It's almost like the feeling of hungry and the feeling of full are happening simultaneously. Like, I know I'm full. I know I should eat more, but I still feel almost like I'm hungry. So I think for me, when I eat in the morning, it just triggers something. It set things off balance for me for the day. So day 1 on Tuesday, I won't lie to you guys, I literally ate triple the amount of food that I normally would. And I felt really overfull all day, but still hungry all day. It was a rough day. Like, I won't lie. It was kind of a rough day. Yesterday was better. I didn't try to go so hardcore, and yesterday was a little bit better. I won't say I definitely didn't double my food intake, but I maybe brought it up by 1/3. So I'm going to do it that way. I don't want to push it. I don't want to make myself sick. So we're going to do it slow and easy because, Dory, I get all excited and I'm like, woo, all in. And then, no, that's not good. Woo. And then we have a smooth almond butter on the go pack. And this one is with chia. So almond butter with chia. So I'm really excited about these two because of the convenience. Like, I can keep it in my purse when I want a snack, when I'm nibbly. And you know what? We're always caught off guard. At least I am. I don't know. Maybe you guys are better prepared than I am. Maybe. I don't know. Is it only me? Am I the only loser who never prepares? Like, am I the only jerk who's standing in line at the grocery store going, oh dear God, I need something to eat. There's nothing here I can have. I don't care. I'm starving. Like, I don't know if that's just me. So being prepared for me makes all the difference in the world. And you know what? I won't tell you guys you can't be successful without these. You can. You can even make your own stuff like this. Like, you can make your own nut butter. I do. And then portion it out into small little packs if you want. Especially if you have one of those food sealers. Dude, if you had your own sealer, you could even seal them in little packs like this. I need a food sealer. It's on my list of things. Food sealer, meat slicer. I have a few appliances that I desire that I'm like, oh dear God, I want that. But they all cost money, so I have to wait. I just got my Instant Pot, which was a hard sell at my house. That's a stupid present. And I was like, but it's not a stupid present if I want it, I know how lots of women say, you know what, don't give kitchen appliances for Christmas, but I really want this one. And he was like, no, it's stupid. I'm not buying you it. And I'm like, but I really want it. And I'll never buy it for myself because I won't spend $100 on myself. And he was like, no, it's stupid. You pick something else. And I said, but I don't want to pick anything else. So he was like, fine, but I'm not buying it for Christmas. I'll just give you the money and then you can go buy it. And then I don't have to feel bad that I gave you it for Christmas. So yeah, I win. I win. I got what I wanted. Which, let's be honest, I almost always do. Like, eventually get what I want, because the truth of it is I'm stubborn and I make life miserable. So when he does, is that bad? Is that bad? I'm like, you know what? It's just easier. Give me what I want. Like, let's be truthful. Just give me what I want. And he's like, oh, woman, you're so difficult. Yeah, I know. I know. Hashtag, I'm worth it. Hashtag, you love it when I drive you crazy. And he does. He can't even lie and pretend like, I don't like that. He does. He's so sarcastic, too, that we laugh and laugh. Oh, my goodness. And then our very last present inside of here. I just want to make sure we're not missing anything at the bottom of the paper. Look at this. I think I'm going to put it in my window. So it's a decal that just sticks to your window. And it says, make it magical. Actually, you know what? I could probably fit that on the fridge. What do you guys think? We could put it on the fridge so it would be with my other unicorn stuff. My niece got me these unicorns, and my sister got me the follow that unicorn. So I think, let me wash up my fridge, and then I think we're going to do that with it. So, I want to know in the comments, which sweetener are you most excited about? So, we've got Pure. Comment Pure if you want me to test that one first. We have the Allulose. Comment Allulose if you want to test that one first. We have the Swerve. So comment Swerve. And we have the Lecanto. So we're going to do a taste test of each, but I need to know which one you guys want me to experiment ingredient wise first, because what I want to do is I want to take the sweetener through the gamut. So I want to try one sweetener and I want to try it with cakes, puddings, different kinds of things. And then I want to move on to the next sweetener and see. We want to try it in a variety of recipes because each sweetener has kind of a different. Ooh, Mom with 3 boys says I use Swerve and Lecanto. And what do you think? I'm curious what you think of the Swerve and the Lecanto, because again, I've never had access to. So I just don't even know where to begin, even on how they taste, aftertaste. Do you find you like them better for baking? Do you like them better for raw uses? I'm really, really curious. Crystal says she wants to check out the Allulose. And yeah, I'm so excited about that one too. I think out of them, I'm the most excited about the Allulose because I know that one caramelizes. And we tried a pecan brittle recipe, and because of the sweetener I have, it kind of turned more into a pecan crumble. And don't get me wrong, it tasted good. Like, it was so good. It hit the spot. It was all the flavors I wanted, but it didn't have that snap texture like when you have a peanut brittle or a pecan brittle or, you know, any assortments of. I really would like to do some sesame snaps with it. I don't know if you guys are obsessed with sesame snaps. I am. I was. They were my favorite. They were health food, right? Like sesame snaps at the grocery store. I could pick those up. You get the little 4 in the package. And that was, you know, that was basically like a diet chugga bar, right? Like I didn't have to feel guilty about that. I could have them, and they have so much sugar. When I first started keto, I made some at home, and I also made some halva. So I'm thinking with the Lecanto, I'd like to try the halva because it's a very smooth, it doesn't get crispy, but I really want to try the Allulose to do sesame crackers, like the sweet ones, because man, I love them. And they're healthy to me, right? Like my brain still associates certain things as healthy foods, even though they're not. So I'd really like to have an option for that. Rita says she uses Swerve in ice cream, and she really likes it for that, so that's good to know. Let's see, Deborah, Allulose. I think we're probably going to test the Allulose first. Oh, I love you, Britt. Lindy, we'll see you later. And Rita says we sometimes all get caught in that situation, and we do. Like, let's be honest. Even the most prepared person will at least once a year be caught in a position where they're not prepared. They're at a party where they don't have snacks. You know what? You're at the office and all of a sudden somebody comes in with a cake or a pie or donuts or cookies. You weren't expecting it. I used to work at an office where literally there were snacks all of the time. Every Friday, this is what they did. Okay. So there was an office where all the snacks were kept, and that was the accounting lady. And you could just swing by her office and grab a handful of candies whenever you felt like it. And then on Fridays, they would bring out like the giant size bags of chips or popcorn or pretzels or, you know, Doritos or whatever. And everyone would get the call, oh, come grab your snacks. And we would grab a coffee filter, like the big giant coffee filters, and you would fill it up with snacks and take it to your office. On top of that, because it was a trucking company, we had clients who would come in all of the time with food. They would bring in like the big giant Costco pie that's this big. They would bring in, you know, churros or burritos or anything like that. Now at that office, they also requested that I had an ice cream truck drop by once a week. I had to phone around and see which ice cream truck would stop by once a week. We also had, we call it the gut wagon. I don't know what you guys call it, but that's the food truck that drives around. So we were regularly having snacks on Fridays. The gut wagon came every single day. The Nut Man, I don't know if you guys get Nut Man in the States, but Nut Man would come once a month. Plus we would get all of the snacks. So there was never a time when I was at work where I wasn't bombarded with junk food all day, every day. Part of my job was to take everybody's breakfast orders, collect their money, and then head down the road to the diner and order everybody's, you know, sausage breakfast sandwiches. That, you know, it was only a twice a week thing, right? Like, oh, and you don't mind, Dory, you can just run over to everybody's desk and get their order and get their money and get their change and calculate it. And you can run down there and stand in line and order, like, you know, 50 breakfast sandwiches, because then you don't look like, dear God, people are like, fat girl, you're eating those all. Thanks, guys. Make me look like terrible. And because I am a fat girl, I was a fat girl then, I was like, oh dear God, everybody thinks I'm eating all of these. I know they do. Like, I know they do. Oh. Mom of 3 boys says, I guess that's one way to get a person not to request off on a Friday. Right? Because everybody got the good snacks on Friday. Nobody's going to miss work on Friday. All the good snacks were there. And man, it was brutal. I was working there when I had my surgery and I could eat nothing. And they were not kind about it. They're like, oh, it's too bad for you, can't eat. It's such a pity because this is so yummy. Oh my God, it's so good. And I was like, you know what else would be good? My foot, your ass, just saying. Like... There's like a whole spot like right at the bottom of my foot reserved for you, like reserved for you. I actually have to tell you guys a funny that I noticed when I put on my socks today, and I giggled to myself and I thought, you know you're keto when I have a bacon grease spot on my sock. I'm standing here and I'm looking at my socks and I'm just giggling to myself this morning. I was like, you know you're keto when I literally have a grease spot about that big on my sock from when I was cooking, and it just went boop. And you know what? Half my clothes have grease stains on them. You can't get that out. I bought Shout. I use dish detergent. I do all the things. Doesn't come out. Jessica suggests I just tie-dye all of my things, and then no one will see the grease spots. Takes kidneys. I'll tell you what. So I'm going to sign out, guys. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and then, you know what? Let's get back together at 1 o'clock. That's 20 minutes from now. I'm going to do the post for our new Spill the Tea Thursdays with Dory. And let's get ready. We're going to have some fun. and like I said, only a mini rant. You know, I never pull off negative too long, but I have a couple things I want to rant about because, man, stuff is going down this week in the keto community. I don't know if you guys have noticed or not. People are losing their minds. Like, they losing their minds. So I think we need to talk about it. Even my very own son came to me today with concerns because of the things he's hearing on the internet. So I'm going to say, let's spill it. Let's talk about it because, man, they've been losing their minds. I can't say like a little bit. I don't just like sitting back and, you know, I'd like to have a bowl of keto popcorn and just like watch the drama. I'd be like, dude, this is so awesome. Oh my God. Did you hear what she said? No. Oh, baby, it's tea time. We're gonna dish. If you've been living under a rock and you don't know why everybody's losing their mind, come back in 20 and we're gonna chat. I'll see you guys soon. Let's get our mail song to Dad's out because my baby wrote me a letter. And let's turn it back up. Volume. And play. My mom loves the oldies too, by the way. We'll see you guys in 20. We're gonna spill some tea, baby. Bulletproof tea and chat.